Hello Aries, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. This could also be a current relationship. For others of you, this could be a situationship. And for a small portion of you, this could be someone who you've met. And you know there's a whole lot of energy, but no one's really speaking up. Wow. So somebody wants to tell you that they are upset, grumpy, angry. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Wow. Yikes. Aries, what is going on? Lots of, I'm getting the word dark energy, actually. There might be a lot of dark energy around you. I'd recommend you get some of the packages I have to remove dark energy. That is negative energy. You have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that are gloomy and very dark. Wow. We have here beauty followed by order, anger and rage, compassion, grief, boundaries, power, illness, wellness, embracing the shadow. So some of you may be going through this as well, although this is your person of interest. However, because of the intensity of these cards, it could be possible that the both of you are mirroring each other. You're just picking up on each other's energy as well. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aries, I see you as somebody who is so beautiful, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. On the outside, I like what I see, but on the inside, your character, your charm, your personality, it's very alluring. And you make me feel as though we are one with nature. I see you being close to nature. You are like that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days, brilliant and bright, bringing hope. You also have a way of showing me who I really am. For me to know who I am, the things that I do. Sometimes I see this and I don't like what I see. I don't like the things that I have done. I also feel as if there is a lot of confusion around me regarding the situation. There is a lack of clarity. There is a lack of understanding. And the problem here is that I stay still. I don't make a move forward. I don't want to move forward because for me, there's just so much confusion. And this confusion, me being confused about this particular situation, about this connection even, me being in this state of melancholy, and confusion. I don't see hope. I don't see the way out. I don't see things clearly. And so I stand in one place. I don't make a move because I'm afraid. And this actually angers me. Not anger towards you, but anger towards why am I not getting it? I'm not understanding it. I'm annoyed with myself, angry at the things that I have said and done, regretting even. But the problem is, it's difficult for me to move on and to make a decision. I don't want to make a mistake. I can't see things clearly. I do have compassion. I feel that in this connection, I understand certain things that I have done and the effect it has had on you. And I feel that compassion towards you. I understand certain things shouldn't have happened the way that they did. But they did, and I put you in a situation that was not something you were expecting. I have compassion, empathy, and sympathy for you because of the situation that you're in now. And I grieve over that. I feel sad. I feel upset even. And I don't know why I did what I did, but I know now that I should not have done that. And I grieve. I feel guilt, remorse, regret, sadness, and melancholy. I feel as if I've lost the most beautiful person I've ever encountered. I've lost them forever. The feeling of loss is as if I'm going to be, and I feel I will be, staying in this world of darkness. And you were that shining light. But now it's no more. That darkness stays, and the light fades. And I'm scared that I will not have you as my hope, as the one who shows me the path forward, as my light. Because of the things that I have said and done, and the things that I never said that I should have, the things that I never did that I should have done, I do feel and I know that I have created boundaries. I have put up these boundaries. These boundaries exist because sometimes I feel it's just easier keeping a distance when I do not know what decision to make, which way to go. So I stay still, but I also start to keep my distance because that's the easiest thing for me to do. Why do I look for the easy way out? Because if I have to confront this, if I have to deal with this emotion, it will actually weigh me down. I'm unable to make sense of a few things that have happened in this connection. And I know that you would like an explanation, but it's difficult for me to give that to you. I also know that you have been someone who is very, very tempting. I find you so tempting. You know how to make me weak in the knees. You make me emotionally vulnerable. Sometimes you don't even have to try. You don't even have to seduce. It just happens naturally. There are certain things in this connection that I haven't really told you about. Certain reasons why you and I are not together. I can't be with you the way that you want me to be because of many things that are going on in my life that I have not told you about. responsibilities, restrictions, constraints, burdens that I have on my shoulders. Yes, I have responsibilities, and I can be responsible when I want to be. I feel that in this connection, there's a sense of desperation, despair, and depression. Depression, despair, desperation. I'm trying to move above the surface of this water so that it doesn't drown me. But there are things weighing me down. There are things pulling me down below the surface of the water, preventing me from reaching to you, from being with you. I also feel, and I also know, overall, that everything that has happened in this connection, you have seen a side of me that was very impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. This is something you obviously did not know about. But now that you've seen that, sometimes there could be more. This has made our situation very awkward. You've discovered certain things about me, and it makes you feel a little uncomfortable, and I understand that. I do feel that in this connection, there is a lack of comfort now, and a lack of confidence in me. It's like you don't have trust in me. And I understand why, because of the things that I've done. My behavior, how it's been very changeable, very fickle. Right now, it's very difficult reaching out to you simply because I feel very awkward, and our connection has become very uncomfortable. This is why I keep my distance. I also keep my distance because I want to make a decision. But once the clouds dissipate all around me, I will be able to move either forwards, backwards, left or right, some direction. But for now I can't, because I don't see a way out of my situation. All right, Aries. A lot of intense energy here. Your person of interest, they're angry at what they've done. They're also angry at the way that they think and the way they view things. And on top of that, instead of dealing with the situation, they're so confused and so ticked off at themselves, they just kind of put up a fence and put up this boundary around them. For someone else, this may seem as if they're being very stubborn or arrogant. The fact is that they don't have confidence. They don't have that sort of information or power that you need, that courage. They don't have it. They don't have the courage. They don't have the strength. And to you, it may seem that they're just being pig-headed, but the truth is they're not stuck up in that way. They're actually nervous and they're scared and they don't know how to reach out to you. So the easiest thing for them to do, the most respectable thing, they think, from their point of view, somehow they think this, they think it's easier to just keep distance. This is very difficult, very hard, because you can't really have a connection with somebody when there's so much distance between the two. All right, for those of you who are new, the cards I just read, that is your current status, the current situation, current feelings and emotions. Here, I'd like to have a look a little bit back in time. So I go a little bit into the past to see what it is that happened in the first place that may have caused a problem in this connection. So it appears that things were going great, but then all of a sudden, it just went right downhill. Wow. What was the cause? So some of you may feel that you deserve closure and you never got closure. This person may have ghosted you, they may have faded, they may have just started they may have discontinued the communication that they had with you, or maybe it's a bit infrequent. Whatever it is, it's not what it used to be before. It's heartbreaking, right? And this is something that they probably did not tell you for whatever their reasons were. But these are certain things that were concerns, issues, obstacles at the time. And I read this in the reverse. We have here the 4 of coins and the 3 of coins. Interesting. So we're dealing with coins here. So the 4 of coins. This talks about being miserly with wealth, talents. Conversely, being an overly generous spendthrift. The need to conserve and protect resources. So your person of interest appears to not have been, now I'm just going to say this the way I see it, it's not going to resonate for everybody, okay? This is very specific. Your person was not very good with money. This could be, maybe they're not good simply at investment. Maybe they do have a lot of money. Maybe they're not good at investing. Okay. But the majority of you, this is somebody who had money. I'm getting the word procrastination. So what was happening here is your person of interest was procrastinating. They weren't doing certain things that they should have been doing. And they were avoiding it, and they were trying to spend money in order to just kind of distract themselves, to keep themselves busy. The issue is here, your person of interest, they needed to conserve and protect these resources, but they did not. They were losing the security, any sort of inheritance, any sort of wealth. It was not working out for them. Yeah. This talks about talent, money, land, or the quality that adds riches to one's life. And, that sounds great. But the problem here is when you're dealing with somebody that is not good with any sort of resource, they think twice about it when they get into a connection with somebody else, because someone who truly does love the other, they will want to be there for that person in case one gets sick, the other person can pay the bills. They can help out somehow. So your person of interest had this sort of mindset, but the problem is they also knew that they were not good at saving and conserving that sort of money or resources or any materialistic gain. Then we have here the 3 of coins, going backwards here. So they decided, and they started to realize that they needed to recheck their plans for expansion. Were they even practical? Time to confer with those who may be more experienced. Okay, this is a big one. Your person of interest here, they did not want to build anything with you. They did not want to manifest anything with you. They stopped thinking about how to construct anything with you because they started to recheck their plans for the way they wanted to expand things and life between the both of you. They started to check to see, was it even practical or not? Here it talks about how this person may have spoken to other people who may have been a bit more experienced. Now, that is okay, but sometimes also what happens, Aries, is that when we consult with people that are a bit wiser, which means that your person of interest is not wise. They're not wise. They haven't been there, done that. So they will be asking other people, maybe people that are just simply more experienced or people who are older. The problem with that is sometimes people will give their own opinions and ideas. And because this individual doesn't have much of a mind of their own, they are going based on what other people are telling them or suggesting to them. Certain things may not turn out in this connection the way that they should have. Somebody here may be misled. Now, anybody could provide any sort of guidance, but how do you tell if another person is doing this with malicious intent, right? If they're being nasty about it, if they're being jealous, if they're spreading rumors behind your back, how do you know? How can you trust somebody? So this person has consulted with other people regarding the situation that you guys were in. And it could be that they got either good advice or they just did not get the right type of advice that they needed. Either way, we have external people here that are calling the shots. External voices we have here. External forces, not really much internal. This is all from the outside. Oh, wow. Okay. So here I have the Beginner's Tarot. And with this deck, what I like to see is any sort of actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you in the coming future. Okay. Wow. Very nice. Peekaboo. Very nice. This is the King of Pentacles, and it is a king. You have here 1, 2, 3 major arcana. So a lot of solid and, big changes here. Really good. 9 of Cups. With the 9 of Cups, this talks about how your person of interest has realized that you are the wish come true. They do wish for you. They do dream of you. And they want to be with you. For this reason, they may try to pursue you. They may try to reach out to you at some point in time. But deep, deep down, you are the person that they wish for, and they want to move forward in this connection and somehow just connect with you. We also have here the 7 of Pentacles. Now, even though they feel and they wish like doing this, they're taking a step back and they're not actually taking any action, but they're hoping for it. It's a wish. This is somebody who's put in the work. They feel, now I don't know if they did, right? But they feel from their point of view that they put in the work in this connection, and now they're just sitting back, seeing how things go from here. Will things improve? Will the situation get better? Will this person reap the rewards for the efforts that were made? That is what they are thinking. Then we have, all of a sudden, Strength. So with the Strength card, this does talk about how in this connection, there has been a certain amount of insecurities. Yeah, I'm seeing the word security and insecurity. This person wants security, but there are a lot of insecurities and fear I'm seeing. Now, what's going to happen at some point in time, your person of interest is going to get a lot of strength, a lot of courage, and this comes from wisdom. This comes from more understanding. What are they trying to aim for justice? They feel and they know that in this connection, things were not right before. There was an unequal give and take. It was not equal. It was not fair. Somebody here was just taking and taking while the other person was just giving and giving. So that is a problem. We also have here the King of Pentacles. Now, wanting to have a better balance, making things right, moving forward in a better way, in an open and honest way, that's perfect. What they want to contribute to you is, as a king would with coins, being that person who could provide for you as well. The person that can always be there no matter what happens. They always will try to help and assist and work as a team, right? That's what couples do. You work as a team. You're a team. And what's interesting here is there's an offer coming through, yes. And it's a very solid offer. So you are dealing with somebody here who may want to take things to the next level. For some of you, this could be something very tangible. Maybe moving in together, maybe buying something together, an asset, could be anything. But whatever it is to make the both of you happy, also with the help of resources, right? Materialistic things. But this happens through somebody who is a king. This could also be somebody who's older. Whoever this person is, somebody external might be also helping. However, this card also talks about, to me, how your person of interest has that trait and that personality now. They want to change. They're no longer that naive, innocent person that used to go around asking questions, like the 3 of coins there. Now this is somebody who's turned from a page, right, to the knight, and then the queen, and now the king. So there's so much growth there, and there's a lot of practicality. So with the queen, usually there's more emotion, the feminine qualities, and here we have more of the alpha. Here we have the king, the qualities of a king. The overall arching theme here, we have the Empress. Now this is beautiful because this talks about how your person of interest views you as someone who is a long-term thinker. You are someone who plans ahead. There's always abundance. There's nurturing, caring, loving, protecting behavior, unconditional love, and also fertility and growth and prosperity. This is a promise. All of the good qualities that an individual could have from all of the, for example, all the suites that we have, all the queens in this deck, all the good qualities this Empress has, and this person feels that you are that individual who has all of these good qualities. So it is very nice. It's really positive. I do see your person of interest reaching out to you at some point in time. They may have come off as very immature in the past, but I do see going forward that they have matured for sure. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. All right. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. We have here, don't stop, followed by wait. Reconsider. My. That is a very straightforward message right there. Wait. Reconsider. Get more information. Yeah. Because when you do that, you're going to be receiving an opportunity, something you thought you didn't even know either you wanted this or you were even expecting anything like this. You didn't know. Past life spiritual connection. Aries, you're either connecting with a twin flame, a soulmate, or a karmic partner. It could be any of the 3. It could be more, but these are typically the ones that have the most amount of energy, intense connections. I have to say, this is really interesting. There is a very unique message here. It's all about patience. It's all about letting go. Here we have Aries. First card is the strongest. Don't stop. Some of you may have been very discouraged and you're wondering, is there ever going to be love in my life? Is there love? So yes, there is love. And the angels here are telling you, don't stop. Don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing from within because people can feel it and they radiate towards it. Also, positive energies radiate towards that too. We have here also wait. So what I'm seeing here, it is important for you to take it easy, take a step back and wait. Don't rush into anything. Everything will happen in its own time. While you're waiting, reconsider certain things that have happened in this connection, some of the pieces of information that you've known. Now remember, it says here, get more information. And the 3 of coins talked about this individual trying to go and getting more information from other people, right? That's sometimes okay, sometimes not okay. For you, it talks about reconsidering something, but it's only going to happen after you get more information. So this could be reconsidering what you're going to say, what you're going to do, what type of action you're going to take towards a situation or this person. But before you do that, they are suggesting that you get more information. This could be regarding the situation that you're in, regarding the type of relationship you have, regarding the arguments that you're facing. It could be anything, but it's something that is like a hindrance. It's something that's a hindrance that you need to know how to tackle, how to handle, and how to move forward. So this could be people helping you, could be you doing your own research, having a look online even, reading some books on relationships and stuff or other issues. Here we also have, okay, let me go back. I'm getting something here. You may be, okay, this is for a very teeny tiny portion of you, okay? I'm hearing this message right now. Some of you need to know how to deal with someone that may have a physical or mental disability, right? And it's not something that is a hindrance. It needs to be a routine. It needs to be a way of understanding, and for it to become a routine for everyday life. That's what I'm seeing here. This is very specific, but some of you are finding it difficult dealing with somebody that may have certain type of health related matters I'm seeing, or any sort of stress or tension or worry. You need to know how to be able to deal with or handle or approach an individual like this, and how to be in a connection with someone like that. This is very specific, guys. I'm going to repeat it again. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but some of you I'm seeing, that is the reason why you got here. Get more information. There is a lot of love. There's a lot of desire, and disabilities or any sort of accessibility related challenges, that should not be an issue. Okay? There's always something that you can do to learn and grow and adjust, and people are happy. Happens all over the planet. So we have here also opportunity. That is an amazing card. There is going to be an opportunity that is going to come to you. This is going to be a spiritually based romantic connection. Now, this is two things, Aries. For some of you, this could be somebody new coming into your life, an opportunity that's going to come that is someone else. Or it could also be the same individual, but now there's a different level. It's a different realization. It's almost as if the both of you have transitioned into a different phase. We also have here let go. Now, why let go? Letting go is a strategy I've usually seen here, the way the angels explain it. It's to let things take place the way they are. By you letting go, you're not forcing the situation. You're not really in someone's face constantly. So somebody may think that one or the other is a little needy or a little clingy. It's always best to have a little bit of healthy boundaries. So here the suggestion is, in order to make peace, in order to reconsider, getting that information, having that time alone, and waiting, because it does say wait, there's going to be an opportunity here for romance, but it's only going to happen after you let go. Now, what happens when you let go? When you let go, somebody will feel the lack of energy of the other individual. Then they start to miss them. Once they miss them, then they have value for them. Once they have value for them, then they feel that they're worth something. And when they're worth something, there's that fear of losing someone. And when there's that fear of losing someone, that's exactly why you ended up getting the Strength card and the Courage card, because then that person's like, oh my goodness, I'm going to lose my Aries forever. I need to approach. But this can only happen, Aries, after you also let go. Just give this person their space, okay? Here we also have whatever type of changes or results that are going to happen, Aries, within the next few months. This is, I would say, a very good reading. It's a 10 out of 10 reading, really nice. I do feel that sometimes it's very difficult to just keep waiting and letting go and not even, thinking about the person. It's hard, obviously, not to think about them, but it is important while you let go of this individual, you also focus on yourself, right? While you're letting go, figure out what kind of information you may need, or what other considerations you are, I guess, required, or what this connection requires in terms of various considerations. So please do have a look at that. Please be a little patient. I know that's always the case. Be patient. But if it is meant for you, it will happen. As they are saying here, don't stop. I do see here two things that are happening. So some of you, it might work out with the person that you're with right now. But I also see another individual being introduced to you, either by somebody or just in your life, somebody's going to end up. This is abundance, right? This is abundance. Something's going to come to you, and it's going to be more of an opportunity. And you're going to have to take that opportunity. When you get the opportunity, don't dismiss it. Opportunities come to you because it's written in your fate and destiny. It's up to you to take it. If you don't, then you might not know what you could have had, right? You won't know what you've lost until you kind of immerse yourself into it and then try to see where it can go from there. And this is supposed to happen within the next few months. All right. And that is your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Also, for some of you who are new, I have another channel called Asnointia Audio. And on that channel, I have some videos. Some are on relationships, relationship-related advice. Another playlist I have is on spiritual connections. So that's very much what this connection is all about. Past life spiritual connections. That includes soulmates, twin flames, karmic partners, even more. And also I have one on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove such things from our life, because we don't need that, especially the energy that I saw in the beginning. Because you guys are mirroring each other, you may be attracting energy without even knowing it. This is when we are sad, lonely, depressed, hurt, frustrated, anger, right? Even being angry, being frustrated. It's even having suspicion, right? Anything that is truly not for the greater good of a human being, it attracts. So have a look at some of the packages that I have on my website. There are love readings available. There are past life readings available right now as well. And also, I definitely recommend you either get the chakra checkup, and that is a personalized reading. That is me telling you how many negative energies you have in your home, around your aura, and inside of your chakra centers, which is your body. And then I teach you how to remove them. If you want something a bit more simple, a self-help guide, that is the Holy Light package. That will help you get rid of negative energies around you as well. The only difference is that it is not a personalized reading. All right, Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye now.